Shi Feng from China, who is seeded 6 in these championships. Let's have a quick look at the draw then, and you can see that for the winner, potentially a meeting with Shi Chi, who would be a favourite against Yu, but we'll wait and see what happens there. Alex Lanier in the bottom half looks a serious danger. Players on their way then for our first singles match of the day.
Stepping onto courts, India's Lakshya Sen. And his opponent from China, Shi Feng.
Lakshya Sen has had the best of their previous encounters. There you see it, 7-4. And he's won 4 of the last 5 as well. That Thomas Cup match was a quarter-final last May. And the last 3 have all been in straight games too, incidentally. So there's Lakshya Sen, who is 23 years of age, ranked 15. He's some way back from where he was. He was ranked 6. That was his best ranking back in November of 2022. He was part of that India team that famously won the Thomas Cup 3 years ago. He's got a World Championship bronze medal as well, and he likes this city. He won the Commonwealth Games here in Birmingham 3 years ago. Got to the final of the All England in the same year where he lost to Victor Axelsen. Certainly no disgrace in that. And 5 World Tour titles to his credit. Looking for number 6. And he's going to have a tough job potentially against Shi Feng. That's how Lakshya Sen's got through here. Bit of an epic against Suli Yang, as you can see. Hour and a quarter in round 1. No problems against Jonathan Christie. That's a good win. Surprisingly quick match that, actually. And to Shi Feng on the other side of the net, who's a couple of years older than his opponent, world ranked at 6. He was up at 3 back in October of 2023, so what, about 18 months ago. He's a national youth team player at just 14, and that's not easy to do in China with the competition that they have. Asian Games champion a few years back, and an All-England champion 2 years ago, where he beat Shi Chi in the final. One of 4 World Tour titles. Starting to think he should have more than that. Let's have a look at how he has progressed to this quarter-final stage. It's been tough going, actually. Brian Yang extended him to an hour and a quarter, and similar Toma Popov. Tonnerre of the Netherlands is our chair umpire. And it's Angela McGough of England, who's the service judge. What do you think then, Chris? It looks a tough match to call, this.
Very tough, because obviously you look at the rankings, you'd say Shi Feng is the favourite there, but then you look at the head-to-heads and Lakshya Sen's a big favourite there, so it'd be tough to call. I do think one thing that, for me, Shi Feng at the moment maybe struggles with a little bit is just the nerves, the pressure, that side of it. Sometimes I see him just looking a bit uncomfortable in situations.
And on my left, Lakshya Sen, India. Lakshya Sen to serve, level Play.
Well, both men clearly got their supporters inside the arena here.
Yes. 1 love. Service over. 1-all.
One thing that's going to be very evident, if it transpires like their last 2 meetings, it's going to be a long one. Last 2 matches they played, 1 hour and 10 and 1 hour and 12.
And
I do think
stamina.
Lakshya Sen yesterday against Jonathan Christie, as you identified, that was a quite astonishing result. Jonathan Christie being the winner from last year. Very, very one-sided match yesterday. The other interesting thing is actually about the men's singles, which is quite unique at the moment. We've only got 2 seeds left in, both of them being Chinese. 6 of the seeds crashing out before the quarterfinal stage.
7-2.
Lakshya Sen is definitely the player at the moment who's getting an attack more. Just says not what I would have anticipated. Shi Feng is an incredibly attacking player. At the moment he's happy to just try and work the rallies. Yeah, at the moment, Shi Feng is just working the rallies. He's not really got much interest in attacking. This is a little bit strange, just considering both of his 2 matches here have been 1 hour and 14 minutes each.
Yeah.
So he's definitely going to have a lot more fatigue in him than his opponent, Lakshya Sen. 1 hour and 14 isn't a long duration when it comes to training, but training and tournament's very different just because the emotion, how much it takes out of you regarding a tournament.
Replay showed you that was absolutely smack on the back line.
That's possibly one of the first attacking shots we've seen from Shi Feng.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if he keeps up this kind of tactical policy, it will turn into a bit of a war of attrition, this, potentially. I mentioned the length of his matches to date.
Great leave by Shi Feng, especially as he was in big trouble. Such a short lift, but it was the incredible net shot of Lakshya Sen that's kind of set it up.
It's long by distance.
Definitely looks like Shi Feng's tactic at the moment is to almost frustrate Lakshya Sen, to almost try and take everything out of him. Doesn't want Lakshya Sen to believe that he can get through. And I've got to say, Shi Feng is defending very well at the moment. Does attack, it's that change of pace, that change of style. It almost catches Lakshya Sen slightly by surprise, because he really dramatically changes the pace in the rally.
One break, come on, good receive.
Having some issues with that back line at the moment, Lakshya Sen.
This is a totally different style, but the composure from Shi Feng is really, really impressive.
Well, it was cat and mouse at the beginning, but at the moment, Shi Feng is now the cat. Lakshya Sen's definitely the mouse. As we know, though, badminton doesn't take much to turn the momentum around.
It's just been quite an astonishing start to the match from this man, Shi Feng. Been really impressive so far, really composed, working the rally, not taking any crazy chances. Fantastic quality there.
Pace increase karo, come on.
We've seen him put so much pace into the rear corners. He's going slightly against the wind, so he has that advantage. He can really punch here, and it's unlikely to go out.
He certainly has the advantage in the mid-game break. 10 minutes in, 11-4, the Chinese in front.
come on.
Lakshya Sen challenges called out.
So Hawkeye being asked its first question in this men's singles quarter-final. Lakshya Sen needs something to go for him quickly. And it won't be there.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 12-4. Play.
Come on, come on. Good break.
A shot is played, probably.
5-12.
Judgment, yes.
6-12.
Chalo, easy.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant attack.
7-12.
His last 3 rallies, we've seen phenomenal attack in 2 of them from Lakshya Sen, and then just a slight misjudgment with length from Shi Feng, which is a big change from the first part of the game. We didn't see any of that. It's an incredible attack. It's not even a short lift, it's just brilliant.
Yes, yes.
Service over. 13-7.
Could have done without that error of judgment.
Incredible nature from Shi Feng, and quite unlike him, just in regards to there's no doubt about it, he's a phenomenal player, but we see less creativity from somebody like him, more kind of physical prowess. And there, lovely little hole, deceptive net. Shows he's feeling quite confident out there. Every time he's lifting, Lakshya Sen, he can't get on balance when he's attacking, so he can't be too dangerous. Almost every time there, Lakshya Sen had the attack, he's just slightly off balance. So if he commits to it, if he tries to do anything too dangerous, he's not going to be able to recover and get the next shot. But that one, he's on balance, and that's where he's very dangerous, Lakshya Sen.
Yeah, and it was pretty much mid-court, wasn't it? It was a pretty straightforward opportunity for the Indian, but he's still in big trouble in this opening game. It's just a little careless.
Yeah, it is, because he's got to remember just slightly the drift's going that way. And it is harder, Lakshya Sen, to be lifting than Shi Feng.
Yeah, be curious to see how Shi Feng gets on the second game, and he's at the end where Sen is at the moment. That's nice, nicely done.
Stepped up so well, read it.
9-17.
And he hasn't had the opportunity to do that a lot, because I don't think he's been reading what this man's been doing. Really well read as well.
10-17.
And this was so tough. I think Obviously, in the first game, we've seen Shi Feng move the shuttle around really well. There's no doubt about it, but he's punched the corners a lot. I think when they do change ends, whatever happens in the first one, it's going to be much, much harder for him to play that tactic, and I don't think he will. I think he'll try and hold net a lot more. Great pickup. That was quick, really quick.
Shi Feng challenges, hold in.
Yeah, I may not have too much joy with this. It was the speed with which Sen got into the net after the previous shot, which made it, in the end, a fairly comfortable kill. But Hawkeye will just double check that this was okay.
What an incredible call by the line judge.
Wow.
Absolute laser eyes for that line judge.
19-10.
Well, he got the call wrong, didn't he? But you can't blame him.
No. Big smile there for the line judge, to be fair. If I was the line judge, I'd be quite smug in that situation as well.
Yeah, you can't be expected when you get one look and the shuttle's going at 400 k's an hour. Good luck. He's had real problems with that, hasn't he?
And it's tough because when you're off balance, it's even harder, obviously, to control your power that you're putting into the shot, so it makes it more complicated to judge correctly. And when you've got the drift with you, it's just that extra complication.
I reckon at least half of these 20 points have been errors. 10 game points it is now for Feng.
Game.
Just needs the one. Well, surprisingly quick and surprisingly one-sided, really. 16 minutes for these two men to complete the first game. That we know they've had some epic battles in the past, but Shi Feng in charge here, 21-10.
Second game. Love all. Play. Service over. 1 love.
From this side, and it's what I expected. You know, he's holding the net, and then he's a lot more aggressive, a lot more attacking. Having that drift with you gives that extra little zip on your attack. He's got to hold the net because he needs that man, Lakshya Sen, to be lifting for him.
was a little timid, wasn't it, from Sen?
I have to say, I don't want to be the kiss of death, as it were, for this man. But he is playing incredibly well. But he just looks different, as in he looks more calm, more relaxed, more smooth. Sometimes I watch him play and he just looks edgy, he looks nervous, he looks like he's second-guessing everything he's doing. But at the moment, it's incredibly impressive. Wow. I mean, tactically, he is, at the moment, pretty much perfect. He's holding the net when he can. When he has to lift, he is lifting. But he's keeping the net. And then as soon as he gets the chance and he's on balance and attack here, up. Absolute perfection.
Yeah, nicely done.
Incredible defence from Lakshya Sen there.
2-3.
And it's such a contrast of style from Shi Feng from the first game to the second game. I've got to say, impressive from the Chinese coaching staff. Come out with a really good game plan, and so far it's been very effective.
Shi Feng.
I think Shi Feng there was just being asked to be just a little bit quicker to pick up the shuttle and carry on.
Yeah, he kind of went walkabout, didn't he, at the back of the court.
Incredible, and that's the thing. You know, he knows he needs to try and hold the net from there, but you can't hold the net from on the floor, but he can. You know, there's a little bit of magic there. Lakshya Sen obviously getting totally wrong-footed, but Shi Feng, when we see it, he's pretty much on the floor. He's taking that so low. And the skill level you need to play net from that low is exceptional.
Service over. 3-5.
Slightly uncharacteristic, simple mistake there.
Right, back in the groove, though.
And this is the thing for Lakshya Sen. It's so hard for him to use the rear just because Shi Feng is so fast and he is so dangerous overhead. So I was a little bit surprised why he was playing the style he was in the first, but makes sense with the conditions we have out here. Great attack.
5-6.
Great defense. Oh my goodness, that is exceptional.
Well, he's going to challenge it. I really don't think he's going to get any joy from it, because it looked to be on the line, no problem, or just inside it. But Hawkeye will give us the definitive view.
I would agree, it did look in.
Yeah, no problem.
Exceptional, absolutely exceptional.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 7-5. Play.
quite moving up to it. He had it.
7. Thank you. Seven all.
Well, Sen will be encouraged by that kind of an error, because up to now, he's been not perfect, but exemplary. Just a bit of encouragement from the Indian there.
But this is the massive important bit for Lakshya Sen, which is the first game, there wasn't a lot he could do. Shi Feng just played so well, but the lead grew. Shi Feng looked calmer, more relaxed, and we saw a phenomenal version of him. But now, seeing a little bit more tension come in. And it's just because Lakshya Sen has managed to keep the score tight. There's nothing he can do about that.
8-9.
Just gave him too much time. We know Shi Feng's got such a good attack if he can get behind it and be on balance. That's a little bit of a gift, just because obviously the long diagonal Lakshya Sen was running on, he couldn't hurt Shi Feng in that situation.
I was going to say it just looked a bit over casual, but that's kind of the way he plays. That's the style he plays.
What a pick-up by Lakshya Sen.
That was a great lift, wasn't it, from right under the net. That wins the point, and now a 3-point lead.
It's almost weird, though, the way the rally ended with Shi Feng almost stopped.
This is the practice courts. Our next match on will be a women's doubles. It will feature the top, or the second seeds rather, from China, but these are their opponents, the Indians, Prita Jolly and Gayatri Pulela. Well, they have a really tough task because Liu and Tan are a lot of people's idea of potential champions here this weekend. But the Indians may have something to say about it. That women's doubles follows immediately after the conclusion of the men's singles that we're currently watching on court 1.
Players back on court. Shi Feng back on court. 11-8. Play. Service over.
That's a little bit of a gift there.
9.
I'd say in the mid-court exchange at the moment for me. Lakshya Sen is the more dangerous player. If I was Shi Feng, I'd be a little bit careful to engage too much in the flat game. If he does, he's got to take the pace out. Can't just keep injecting pace.
Incredible. Dead straight down the line. You're right behind that.
When he changes the pace of the rally and when he gets an opportunity to attack, he's so dangerous.
Thank you.
It's slightly short the lift, but you can see clearly inside the front tram line, front rear tram line. Absolutely incredible net shot.
So now he's wiped off the deficit that he had at the mid-game interval. 3 points on the spin for Lee.
Yeah, phenomenal, that net shot, because obviously Lakshya Sen can see it looks like he's going to lift, starts moving back and then holds it and still manages to put some spin on it and plays such a good net shot. But that's better there, just because for me, Shi Feng is engaged in the flat game, but then he's just taken a little bit of pace out, almost neutralised the situation.
Lee. Service over.
One of the few overhead attacking shots that he's missed.
One of the few times that Sen's outgassed him at the net there.
This is the thing. I'm not sure Shi Feng should be engaging too much in the flat game. So if he hits full power, it's going to go out, and I don't think he's been getting on the advantage really in that section of the game.
So quickly in.
It was ridiculous speed to get on that. Here, pounces, that's so fast.
It's almost like a sprinter coming out the blocks there.
Does seem like a different version of Shi Feng. Seems a lot calmer, more relaxed, an intelligent style.
Please. Players, back on court. 14-all. Service over. 15-14. Service over. 15-all.
It's becoming a running theme, these little duels at the net. He's won the majority of them. And after a surprisingly one-sided first game, looks like the second is going to the wire. Immediate challenge
Hold out.
from Lakshya Sen. I gave it the big fist pump, Lee, but sometimes there's a bit of psychology involved. See what Hawkeye says. Hawkeye doesn't care about fist pumps.
The other thing is sometimes you don't even mean to, but you see what you want to see.
Yes.
Yeah, when you want it to be out
Yes.
really badly. Oh, no, it is.
Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. 16-15. 16-15. Play.
Just brilliant all round.
17,
Shi Feng,
15.
the calmness, the composure, he's working the rally, there's no panic. Then when he gets the opportunity, the change of pace, the change of speed, holds the net really well here. Then gets the opportunity, bang, up. Incredible cross-court attack. You can see how much that means to him, that's a big point.
Too good again.
18,
Yeah, incredible.
15.
I've had the pleasure of watching Shi Feng play quite a bit, and I don't want to do anything to damage his performance by saying anything too phenomenal towards him, but this is pretty much as good as I've seen him play. It's the composure he's had, the way that he's followed the tactics almost perfectly. So far, he hasn't looked stressed, hasn't looked too tense, which I've seen in the past. You can see it on him how nervous he gets.
18-15.
No way.
It's ridiculous.
All the time, just to get that little bit of luck.
I mean, it almost defied the law of physics that even via the net he could get that over from there.
You see it. This net shot is brilliant. It's got a net cord. He's obviously tried to lift it, and so fortunate, but what a time to get a look at that. And that reaction sums it all up. Humongous point. Really well read there by Lakshya Sen.
16-19.
Definitely not over yet. Only a little bit loose, but loose enough for Lakshya Sen to pounce on it.
That wasn't coming back. And 4 match points there for Shi Feng.
Could we, if he does win, could we see that famous cartwheel that he does?
Maybe.
Sometimes when you can see victory can be the hardest points to play, because you want it so bad, you force it and you change your style by accident. But if he continues playing the way he is, Shi Feng.
Obviously an issue here. Quite sure what the umpire, TotalEnergies, is asking for. There's something on the court, is there?
Yeah, I think so. On mats we have they kind of zip together, as it were. And sometimes with great speed and great movement, there's a possibility they could just come apart. Oh no, I think it's a small amount of blood. Maybe Lakshya Sen's fingers bleeding slightly. Tiny bit of blood on the court.
Yeah, that's it.
So I think they just want the court to be wiped as well. Any blood that's gone on the court, they just need to wipe it off.
Unfortunate timing this at match point. Well, there's the, see the blood on the court.
Speck, yeah. So we just have to follow the rules, and it's got to be removed. Just to make sure afterwards that's fully removed, it's not slippery. Shi Feng was getting a lot of instructions from his coaches. I'm sure a lot of them will be about his concentration. So easy for it to just waver just a fraction. We've had such a big delay.
So first, potentially of 4 match points for Lee.
Play.
Well, he was brilliant from the start. He was the better player by a distance, and that's what it means to him. 21-16 in the second game. And I think you can see from Lakshya Sen's reaction there at the handshake. He knew he was beaten by the better man today. And that was really impressive from the number 6 seed. Especially against a man who's had the evil eye over him. 7-4, remember, on the head-to-head before this.
I have to say, performance today from this man on camera. Shi Feng was truly incredible. Very different as well. So much more composed than I'd seen him in the past. Tactically, very astute as well. Truly incredible performance.
Won this title a couple of years ago, and who's to say we might not be in for a repeat come Sunday afternoon. 21-10, 21-16. Just 3/4 of an hour on court. Just had the edge over Lakshya Sen in every department this morning. So the Chinese safely through into the semis, where he'll play the winner of Shi Chi against Lo Ken Yu, and that will be in our second session on court 1 later on today. You are very welcome back to Birmingham on day 4 of our coverage of the 2025 All England Championships from the Utilita Arena. Actually was the largest indoor arena